I'm not sure how many Stanley Cups that I've won or lost playing shinny hockey, but on this day, having my health back was the greatest victory ever. That's my number 4 son. Same color skin, same color eyes, 1 year exactly from when I was cutting the ham. And I couldn't do it without these people, the support group. Because when you're doing this journey, you need support or you're not going to make it. They're right there. And how they had the patience to put up with me, I'll never know. In December we did a liver biopsy. And in January we found the results. I still have hepatitis C. The best treatment available was recommended. I wanted to keep myself extremely strong and in good condition. I didn't know much about interferon, and I wanted to make sure that when we took this treatment, I was absolutely in the best condition that I possibly could be. I started lifting in the hospital, 1 pound weights. I was then at that time lifting 100 pounds, and I could bench press it 150 times. A little cool to jog in Winnipeg. It's minus 43 day, minus 43. But I had myself built up to where I could run 4 kilometers every second day. So I was in good shape, ready to start the Pegatron treatment. This day I'll never forget. May 2nd, 2003, my first injection. They said, well, you could experience some chills. At about 5 hours after. Well, 7 hours after, I thought, this is all there is to it, no problem. At 8 hours after, I was in convulsions. I thought I was going to freeze to death. I was using an electric blanket and 2 blankets over me. My wife was wondering whether we were going to call 911. I was in such rough shape. Out of 13 weeks, I took 9 injections. They crushed my immune system, left me with double pneumonia in both lungs, or pneumonia in both lungs. I was bedridden for over a month and developed a massive blood clot from my groin to the bottom of my right leg. And I was back where I didn't want to be, as in a wheelchair. Now, I'm not saying to anybody, don't take the Pegatron treatment. Interferon and ribavirin didn't work for me. That doesn't mean they won't work for you if you have the opportunity. So it was a question of seeing how we're going to work with the blood clot. So I went back to the basics. What they say, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, I don't see a doctor very much. I would work out so hard that I would let the blood drain from my leg. And then I'd work out more, let the blood drain. It's your body that absorbs the blood, not the blood thinners. Or blood that absorbs the clot, not the blood thinners. And I would keep doing that day after day. It was one of the most painful. It's actually more painful than the liver transplant. But we kept at it, and we had some really good success. I've been given a glimpse of a dying man with hepatitis C, confined to a wheelchair, having a liver transplant, being a diabetic, battling a massive blood clot. From what I've seen, I hope I can help others see that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not always another train. I believe that when God created me, I was fortunate enough to get 3 scoops. I got a hearty scoop of desire, a desire to live life to its fullest. A big scoop of attitude, the attitude to get it done no matter what it takes. And a healthy scoop of faith. Faith to believe that everything and anything is possible, and the power of prayer to make it so. Before I close tonight, I'd like to thank the organizing committee for inviting me here to beautiful British Columbia and this great city of Vancouver to share my story with you folks tonight. I'd also like to thank the team that helped me out, from the people who clean the hospital rooms, to the ones who work in the kitchen, the porters, the blood technicians, the nurses, doctors, specialists, and surgeons. I thank them from the bottom of my heart for the tremendous job that they've done. In closing, I'd like to share the most difficult task that I've ever had to do. It was a task that at the time, and because of the problems I was having with anti-rejection and adjusting to a new liver, it pushed me to my physical limits and challenged my mental agility. That task appeared overwhelming, as it required all the compassion and the gratefulness within my heart to complete. That task was to write a letter to the family of the loved ones of my liver donor and thank them for the tremendous gift their loved one gave me, the gift of life. Dear family and loved ones of my liver donor, please let me express my sincere condolences for the loss of your loved one. In my first life as a young aspiring hockey player, practicing my skill on the windswept ponds and makeshift hockey rinks across the prairies, working hard to achieve the same level of excellence as many of my great hockey heroes who filled my heart, while I enjoyed every minute of it, the thoughts of ever becoming sick never entered my mind. After my transplant starting my second life, I have only one hero, that person being the donor of my new liver. My hero gave me the greatest humanitarian gift that anyone could ask for, the gift of life. That person extended my life so that I could be with my family, also helping medical research move forward and sending a message to others who need transplants. Yes, indeed, there are others out there who care. As for me, I'm doing fine. Recovery is progressing very well. Enjoying my mid-40s, married with 4 boys. Our oldest son just turned 22 and graduated from college 2 years ago. Number 2 son is graduating from college in June and will be turning 20 in May. Sons 3 and 4, the 15 and 13-year-olds, are at home keeping us busy with hockey as well as many other activities. All the boys are good students and fine athletes. My fondest memories are that of coaching one another during my 27 consecutive years as hockey head coach spanning 3 provinces. It was great fun. As a business manager for a large company involved in the Canadian grain trade, my job allows me to travel a lot. I always look forward to an opportunity to bring my family wherever possible, where we are very close, and it's just great to still be with them. Minutes before entering the operating room, I had a few moments to pray. I prayed for God to thank your loved one for all that was given to me, to keep my hero in a special place, for when God calls me home, I'll be able to thank my hero for all they gave me. It's very difficult through a letter to express how truly grateful I am. I'll continue to pray for my hero and all of their loved ones. May God keep you healthy and provide the opportunity for you to enjoy what life has to offer. It truly is a miracle. God bless you all, the recipient. Thank you for listening to my story tonight. Please enjoy the rest of the evening, the next few days at the conference. Good night, and God bless.